Hey guys, it's Killerfish here, and today we're going to start a new series that I like to call Redstone Tuesday. Alright, so what this series is going to be is you leave a machine that you'd like to see in the comments, and I will make that, to the best of my ability, I will make that machine. But this is a sign you saw in the intro. Took me 15 to a half an hour to make the entire sign and do all this wiring. Simple redstone. Once you get the hang of it, that's simple. But today, I'm going to show you what redstone is and how you use it, and what all of this stuff under the redstone category is. So, to start off with, you can think of redstone like a wire, an electrical wire. And then when you power that wire, it powers a machine. So, like that piston there. So you find redstone in Minecraft. The best way to find it is to strip mine. You will find tons of it. And so for basic redstoning, you want all, like, this is all your basic redstone stuff, all that, the buttons, all that. But basically, I'm going to show you what everything does. So redstone makes a redstone wire. What a repeater does is not only does it boost the signal, like, it also can delay the signal on a series of ticks. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 ticks. And there are 20 ticks in a second. There are 20 Minecraft ticks in a second. So what it does is it boosts the signal. You can also light redstone lamps with it. Now what the comparator does is it does two things that I'm really aware of. But if you put it next to an item that can hold things, and you put an item in there, it will light up and give off a smaller redstone signal. I believe for every item in there, no, it's not for every item in there. Alright. It will give off a pulse. I forget what that means. And also it has this cool trick where if the signal coming from here, from the side, is greater from the signal coming from behind, it won't give off a signal continuing. Whereas if the signal is weaker, it will continue the signal. Now let's get to the pressure plates. The pressure plates are basically the same. Only difference is the amount that they stay on. Or is it the amount that they stay on, or is it the... Alright, so The one stone, something has to walk on it to trigger it. Wood, it can be walked on or get something thrown onto it. Now doors react to redstone, both iron and wood. Now you can use them to make noisemakers. That's why you also see pressure plates in front of the doors. You can make this redstone block, 9 redstone, like a normal block, but when you have a redstone block crafted, it automatically gives off a redstone signal, which is kind of cool. Trap doors work like doors, except most people use them to like cover things like that sort of manner. Lever works like a redstone torch, except on off, and a redstone torch is always powered unless there's another redstone signal powering the block beneath it. So you can make pretty cool things doing that neat trick. And wait for it. Wait for it. Let's fly over here and wait for it. The sun's disappearing. I might have to move this out more. I'm going to, but daytime. What this is a daylight sensor. It senses the amount of sunlight. What I have set up is when the amount of sunlight gets a little low, this redstone signal disappears. The torch turns on, activates the command block, time set day. So I never have to change it, and it'll always be daytime. Well, a lever is basically a redstone torch. You can just flip it on and off. Note blocks. You can change the sounds. Depending on what type of block they're on, the sounds are different. So what you can do is you can set up a couple of repeaters. I like using repeaters when you're going towards an object, because that way you can always guarantee that it's going to go off. And but yeah, that normally doesn't happen. I don't know what happened. I'm not awake to know. You can set off TNT, set off with redstone. You can make a long wire and have a whole bunch of TNT go off at once. And if you're wondering what type of world this is a Super Flatline Creative, and it's the Redstoners world. Thought it would fit perfectly. Alright. Let's get into the tripwire hook. So, tripwire hook, what it does is basically in its name. You set up a tripwire, and we'll just put in some redstone to show you what happens. You step on the tripwire, activates a redstone pulse. And it's kind of hard to see the tripwire, so it's good for trap making. Redstone. Fence gates work like doors. These weighted pressure plates. Gold is light, iron is heavy. You make it like a regular pressure plate. But this one, what they do is for however many items are on it, it gives off a signal. And then for the iron, it takes longer to give off a signal. See, as you can see, it's starting to grow in the pulse. Pistons are some of my favorite stuff. A sticky piston is just a piston with a slime ball. What a piston does is, when powered, it moves blocks. So you can set up a whole, like, chain of blocks. So, block. And it pushes 15 blocks, I believe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We'll do 14, see if it pushes them all. Oh, nope. Alright, so let's take off 13. Do you push? 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay. I think it pushes 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gotta take off 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe it pushes. Yep, it pushed that 10 easily. Will it push 11? Pushes 11. 12. It can push 12 blocks, and that blockchain will keep pushing. What a sticky piston does is they're great for making like 2x2 doors and stuff. Pushes the block, pulls the block. So the block never leaves the sticky piston side, so that's why it's good for making doors. Alright, so buttons are like they're like levers and stuff. Just you push the button, walk through the door, yeah. So we'll get dispenser and dropper. What a dispenser is, we'll fill both of these with arrows. It can be anywhere. A dispenser will dispense the items. So if it's like redstone, it will drop the redstone. If it's like arrows, it will shoot the arrows. Whereas a dropper will always drop the items, no matter what they are. Depending on what the item is, the dispenser will shoot the item. Or just drop it. Like splash potions, it'll shoot. Stuff like that. Redstone lamps we went over. It's like glowstone. Hopper. These are some of my favorite things. I have a couple of machines. I'll show you how they work. But what a hopper is, let's get chest. So we have a hopper. Throw stuff in the chest, comes up in the hopper. Now, if you apply a redstone signal to the hopper, it stops sucking out the items. Turn that redstone signal off, it'll suck out the items. They're really cool. That's all for the redstone part. That's all the redstone stuff. Quick do-over. But this is a cool machine that you can build. I have it perfected in a different world, but so Let's cover this up real quick. Let's throw some redstone in there. Alright, so you put an item in there. It gives you your other item. But how? So let's unveil all the redstone. And again, simple redstone. It took me a while to get it set up. But so what happens is there's a comparator on this hopper. And this hopper is powered by a redstone pulse. So the item in the hopper won't move. When the item is seen in the hopper, the comparator senses it, puts out a redstone signal, turns off the redstone signal for the hopper. The hopper pumps the item out. As soon as the item is gone, the comparator will turn off. But when the comparator first turns on, it also depowers the torch underneath the dropper. When the comparator turns off, the torch turns back on and it dispenses an item. So let's see how it works. See? Nice flash of how it works. So it's pretty cool. I've put this to use. But that's all. This is a kind of really messy attempt at doing the exact same thing. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I've been Killerfish, and this has been Redstone Tuesday. Peace.